Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, good evening, Aisha.
Thanks for accepting my invitation and joining me today. To share your valuable inputs to my audience, my viewers, and my students. And just I would like to know something about you. I want my audience to know about you. Can you just share some words about you,
Okay, thanks, Aisha. So, my name is Kasturi Datta, and I am teaching for the past 16 years in different management colleges, different subjects I was teaching. While teaching in the colleges, I found that there were several students who lack in-depth communication skill. They are not even aware about the concepts of grammar and about English language. They don't know how to communicate. They belong to different they come from different family backgrounds. They want to enter the hotel industry, and some of them are very professional also, but they lack that in-depth communication skills. So I was given this opportunity to teach communicative English at the college level. Later, when the pandemic started, I got a golden opportunity to join a particular spoken English institute, and then I started teaching spoken English in an online platform. I've also attended an international conference where I gave my presentation and won an award, and also I won award in my other organization for teaching these subjects. What I want to tell to my viewers, those who are watching this particular program today, that English is extremely essential in our life because we always cannot use our native language for the purpose of communication. English is the only language which will help us to communicate with each other freely, and for that we need to inherit certain skills. Fluency is essential because we need to communicate with different person in different parts of the country, not only in our country but also outside the country. So today I want to share a particular view with my viewers. As per this thing, there are several words in English language which we term as vocabulary. Vocabulary is extremely essential because we need to get a grasp of good vocabulary if we want to learn the techniques of grammar.
Okay, so you are going to share today a vocabulary to my viewers. So nice, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. I was about to ask, what you have bought for my student today to learn. So you just already told that you're going to teach one good vocabulary. Okay, I'm eager to know what is the vocabulary.
So the particular word, it is termed as indelible. Okay, INDELIBLE. Indelible means something which is permanent, which cannot be wiped out. We use the word in the sentences, in different sentences. While for saying any speech, we can use the word. Something which cannot be easily wiped out, something which is permanent. For example, I can say that my childhood memory left an indelible mark in my mind, which I cannot easily forget. So, in relation to certain memories, in relation to certain incidents, in relation to certain situation, we can use this particular word indelible, that it can be used in the sentence that it left an indelible mark. Suppose I visited any place and the beauty of the place attracted me in such a way, so I can say that the visit to a place left an indelible mark in my memory. Or you can share any of your childhood experience and you can say that my childhood memory, maybe it's a very amazing experience, happy experience, left an indelible mark in my memory. Something which cannot be easily forgotten. It leaves a permanent mark in your mind. So this is what I wanted to share with the audience.
Okay, so nice, ma'am. Even this vocabulary is for me also, because before you could say I was unaware of this vocabulary word, and henceforth, I use this one. Okay. So, ma'am, are you going to teach my viewers anything, any topic or any subject?
I want to share with my viewers about a particular topic which is called idea generation. So, can I start on with this topic? Those who are watching my...
Please go ahead, and even for me also, I also get some input inside, so that how can I be more efficiently I can teach to my students.
Okay. So sometimes we know that it is very difficult to speak. Okay, why it is hard to speak? Most of us are not aware of certain things. We want to develop our skills, we want to be fluent, but we cannot speak properly. Why it is that we cannot speak properly? Because we lack ideas. Now, from where does these ideas come to us? We all know that ideas come to us from a particular word, and it's a common word. I guess All of you might know, you have heard of this word several times in your life. It is the word which is termed as information. So ideas come from information. First of all, you need to gather certain information before presenting your ideas. If you lack your ideas and if you do not have sufficient information, then you cannot say on a particular topic or when you are addressing any speech, because you might have that information but you might not be able to generate those ideas. So it works in twin ways. Now let me tell you, sometimes it is very difficult to start a topic. Those who want to learn English for the first time, for the beginners, those who are already learning, those who want to develop their speech, sometimes they may not be aware, they suddenly start the topic. First of all, we need to see that ideas come to us from three different sources. Firstly, it comes to us from our own experience. I mean, it can be termed as personal experience. We can say like when we have faced that particular situation. Sometimes it comes to us from different sources of knowledge, like television, newspaper, reading, journal, books, from different sources. And also sometimes like from others' experience. If I want to place myself in your shoes, I need to analyze that particular situation, and then also I can gain that experience. So ideas come to us from three different sources, which we need to think, analyze, and then only we can express those ideas in a speech. So how to start a topic? Let me just tell you by means of an example. Suppose one of you is saying a particular topic, you're talking about a topic as visit to a restaurant. So you don't directly start with the answer. You say, follow a particular process. It is called step-down approach. General to the topic, personal to the topic, definition of the word, and then a conclusion. What do we mean by general to the topic? For example, it depends upon the topic. If it is a visit to a restaurant or a visit to an interesting place, or if I say my best food, so you can start the introduction in this way. Most of us are food lovers. Most of us are fond of eating different type of food. Most of us, suppose it is a visit to an interesting place, you can say most of us are fond of traveling. Traveling is essential in our lives. So you just give 1 or 2 line introduction in a public speech, whenever you're delivering a speech in front of the public, so that through your introduction, the public feels attracted and it appeals in their mind. You need to create an appeal. This is very extremely essential in public speech. It is a known fact, we know, and we have heard also that we have heard about the famous leader. India has given birth to eminent leaders. Swami Vivekananda, when he went to Chicago to attend a world conference, the Americans, they hurled stones and tomatoes and they insulted him. But one sentence of Swami Vivekananda made them stunned, and they sat down and they listened to his speech, and they were simply amazed. He addressed the conference where so many Americans were present, so many persons from different countries were present. He told them, my brothers and sisters of America. So the first line, that is the introduction, should be an appealing one. In marketing terms, we call it repositioning. I mean, you say the introduction in such a way that it creates an image in the minds of the listeners. You can start your introduction with very simple words. You need not use any difficult word. As I told you, if it is my best friend, you can say that, ma'am, everyone has friends in their life, but seldom we get a good friend. So I have different friends, but my best friend is so and so. Similarly, if you start like my best food, you can say that food is an essential factor in our life, because without food we will not be able to survive. But most of us like tasting different type of delicacies. And India is a country with so many states, and every state where you visit comes up with a special recipe, special item. Okay. So in this way, you can give an introduction to then you go to the second part. Today I want to share my views about my best food. Today I'm going to share my views about my best movie or my best friend. In this way, you can start a topic wherein you can give 1 line introduction, and then you can say about your personal, that is personal to the topic. Then you can give the main matter. You say something about that particular food which you like or the place which you have visited. Now I come to another point, that is definition. What do you mean by definition? Now it depends upon the topic. Suppose you are given a topic to say, like suppose a visit to a museum, And even if the people that are aware of the particular, they know that particular term museum, or they might be aware of the term restaurant, but you need to define that particular word. What is a museum? We all know. What is a restaurant? It's known to us. But still, certain topics require definition. It's not all topics require definition. You need to analyze what type of topics you're giving your speech, and accordingly you need to highlight and say it in front of the audience. So if it is a visit to a museum, you just say what is a museum. You say what is a library, if it is a visit to a library. Then you go to the second portion, that is the main content, where you will just describe. Suppose it is your favorite food, you just describe this particular food which you like, and the situation where you tasted this food and why it is favorite. Lastly, you come with a conclusion. So this is about idea generation, where you follow a step-down approach. You follow the process, and I'm damn sure that you will be able to come out successfully no matter what type of topic is given. So thank you.
I'm really thanks for sharing so much of insight, and I hope my viewers might got the point. Like, first they should have to frame a body, heading, body, and conclusion. So thanks for joining me for today. I hope my viewers may get so much of benefit out of your speech and your topic discussion.
Okay, thanks to you, Aisha.
Thank you, Mama. So my dear friends, if you want to learn fluent English from both of us, me and Kasturi ma'am, we are available at this number. Please do contact us and reach us, and we definitely help you to overcome this language barrier. And if you like our today's video, please do like, share and subscribe our channel.